Alabama State still undefeated. We took care of LSU, got a little payback from that national championship game loss back in season 6. Still pissed off at the fact that Sheldon Green dropped 2 touchdown passes. But you see here an iconic moment in the history of Alabama State football. Justin Scott taking his pick 6 back, and we get our first ever win over the Iowa Hawkeyes, and they just straight embarrassed us in season 1. So we're in Longman, Mississippi. We're out here at the reservation today. Castle Spinks Stadium is what they call it, but it's popularly known as the Reservation. The Alcorn State Braves, them big bad Braves, are getting ready to host the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. A rivalry game in the SWAC. I don't know how big it is or the magnitude, but it's 2 SWAC schools in Mississippi, and you know there's a lot of pettiness. So Valley's 4-5, Alcorn State is 5-4, and also remember that Alcorn State is once again on a 2-year probation. What they be doing out there in Longman, Mississippi? So here goes Richard Morgan taking the ball on the kickoff, going up the left side in the Alcorn State territory, and that's how we start off the game. Touchdown Valley. The Delta Devils are on the board first on the opening kickoff of the game, and they're already up 7-0. So let's look at Alcorn State's offense. There goes Joel Mond, the impact player at quarterback, and he throws a pick. And it's going back to the crib. There goes Tony Henderson. Oh, I thought he was going back to the crib, but he's tackling inside the 10. That was a great return there by Henderson. So here go the Delta Devils on offense. The toss play. Tony Robinson finishes off the drive on the turnover touchdown. Mississippi Valley State 14-0. Barely 1 minute into this game. Valley is doing work right now. Alcorn State back on offense. Them big bad Braves. Joel Mond looking downfield, and again, oh, it's caught. It's caught. I thought that was going to get picked off. That was a big play right there by Alcorn State. Joel Mond throwing that on the dot, and now the Braves are inside the 5. First and goal now. There goes the toss play. And all we got from, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball, and Valley pick it up. Valley pick it up, and he gets tackled near the 20. So Alcorn State had a blown opportunity inside the red zone, inside the 5. And now later on, it's about to get much worse. There goes Robert Kent taking his punt up the left side into the crib. Another special teams touchdown for Mississippi Valley State. And now the Alcorn State Braves have to pass the sticks. But here we go once again. This is not a replay. 4th and 19. Alcorn State punting deep in their own territory once again. Robert Kent once again cuts the corner. Look at that block right there to the crib again. 3 special teams touchdowns for the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. Robert Kent has not caught a pass in this game on offense, but he's making a big impact on special teams. And look at this right here. Mississippi Valley State continuing to add on. They are beasting right now, mainly on special teams. So there goes another toss play to Tony Robinson. Look at him take that past the 20-yard line inside the red zone for another first down. And from there, they will get the field goal, and that's a wrap for this game. 31-0. They straight shut out Alcorn State. Alcorn State was 1 game away for bowl eligibility. But that doesn't really matter, right, considering they're back on a 2-year probation. So you saw Mississippi Valley State put Alcorn State in a spliff. Tulane squeezed by Texas Southern. Alabama A&M put hands all over Bethune-Cookman. Arkansas Pine Bluff beat Prairie View A&M 20-13. Southern win the Bayou Classic over Grambling 23-7. Wow, man. And then Florida A&M beat Jackson State 44-32. Let's go over to the MEAC. We got Hampton beating North Carolina A&T. Tennessee State just got dragged by Howard. South Carolina State beat Delaware State 42-30. Delaware State only won 2 games. And then Norfolk State loses to Morgan State 17-14. So as we go to the standings, we'll take that back. This is the BCS Bowl rankings. You see Ohio State is now number 1 in the BCS poll, followed by us. Now we have to keep winning, and we have to keep winning convincingly, because as you see here, they are starting to jump teams over us despite the fact that we're winning. They might jump Georgia Tech over us too. I hope not, though. We will find out eventually as the season progresses. So let's go to the Heisman Trophy watch list. You see Ryan Thompson still holding on to that number 1 spot. Look at this, though. Samuel Ross of Morgan State back on the list at number 2. And yeah, Alcorn State's having an excellent season. They're 8-2 right now. They're on the verge of winning that conference, though, by the way. So we look at the players of the week. You see nationally, we got 2 MEAC players. Well, one, Chris Mosley of Howard. And then we go to the SWAC. We got Willie Whitmore for Florida A&M. He had a great day. Dale Watts of Southern. 7 tackles, 3 for loss, sack, and an INT. Pause this video if you want to see their stats. Jay Benson had an amazing game for Norfolk State. 9 tackles, 1 for loss, and 2 INTs. Amazing performance that was. Join us next time, though. We're back in the Gump Town once again. This time we're taking on Jackson State. I know in real life Dion is gone, Coach Prime. But let's see what that new head coach does, because I know he's been waiting for a long time for this moment. But join us. We're taking on Jackson State. Peace.